So the correct answer should be Cavernous malformation, choice A. Let's look at some of the key features that make choice A the best answer for this case. On T2-weighted image, you see this lobular lesion with a classic appearance of a bright T2 center and complete hypointense hemocentrin rim, the so-called popcorn appearance lesion. To me, this looked more like a chocolate-coated popcorn in that the periphery is dark and you have a bright T2 center. So the buzzword here is a popcorn lesion. On T1 weighted sequence, you can see typically it's bright in its center, so T1 hyperintensity, often of various degree in that, remember, cavernous malformation tend to bleed and rebleed. So you have blood product of different stages. Cavernous malformation typically do not enhance unless it's a recent bleed. So on board exam, they probably show you a lesion that does not enhance. Also, it's referred to as the angiographic cold vascular malformation. So it is invisible on angiogram. So that might be another important question that they may ask you on board exam about cavernous malformation. Lastly, they often ask you about its association with DVA. Sometimes cavernous malformation is associated with DVA. That's an important clue for both board exam and for real life. What about other choices that's not as good for this case? Let's look at AV malformation, choice B. In order for me to make the diagnosis, at least on board exam, I should show you the one that was a definitive feeding artery and draining vein with nidus. So those tangle vessel in between. And we definitely don't see that here. So choice B is not it. For choice C, abscess. Abscess should have a strong rim enhancement. And also abscess is not bright on T1. And usually abscess have some degree of edema, usually quite a bit of edema. So this is definitely not a classic picture of an abscess. And also the same logic go with metastasis in that there's no enhancement, there's no edema. So D is also not the best choice. Quadriplexus papilloma, this lesion is not inside the ventricle. Even though it's very close to the quadriplexus, again, any lesion on board exam and in real life that's associated with quadriplexus tend to enhance very avidly. So a quadriplexus papilloma, quadriplexus carcinoma, or quadriplexus metastasis or meningioma, they tend to all enhance very avidly. So this definitely is not the best choice. So choice A is the best answer here. Again, if you have any question, please contact me. Good luck on your board exam.